custom. Obviously, Stackhouse wants some taking.
3 to go. Turn aside at the rim. Really strong take, but a better defensive play by Vandy at the buzzer. Temple will take a 3-point advantage to the locker room. Your thoughts on the first half, Shane?
Well, I think this is all about 50-50 balls. It's about athleticism, defending at a high level. And at the end of the day, the Commodores, if they're going to win this game in the second half, they got to find a way to get to the free throw line, use all 5 guys on the floor, and create easier baskets for them and their teammates.
So 28-25 is our score. It's been dominated by the defense. Temple is shooting just 32%. Vandy is shooting just 28%. We've got fireworks here in the second half for sure. Temple and Vandy will step aside from Nashville. Come back on the NCC Network Plus after this.
At BK, the Italian original chicken is back and in the 2 for $6. Thanks to Pete Newbacher. Crispy chicken, marinara sauce, and melty mozzarella. Because of him. For Pete's sake, the Italian original chicken sandwich is back in the 2 for $6. Pete's way better.
There's a new breed of explorers taking me to discover hidden worlds beyond our senses. It's a different planet down there.
Welcome to Earth. All episodes streaming December 8th, only on Disney+.
This is your home. This is your family room / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. The daybed / dog bed. The living room / yoga shanty / regional office.
How did you guys do it?
/ classroom. And this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Vrbo app.
Hey.
Dad, I'm working.
What's the matter? You can't talk to your dad and work at the same time, huh? Is your new laptop not powerful enough?
Oh, it's powerful.
How about now? Huh? How about this?
Still good.
Breaking up. Break. Hey, you taking a break? I was just leaving you a message.
Want a laptop that has it all? That's Intel Evo.
Huh. So if Geico's 85, that makes you...
Are you asking if I'm 85 years old?
Sea turtles live to be 150, so... No, I was not.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
This may look like a regular movie night, but if you're a kid with diabetes, it's more. It's the simple act of enjoying time with friends, knowing you understand your glucose levels.
Come in for something to give. Leave with more to share.
Welcome back to Nashville, Tennessee. Andrew Aldequette here with Shane Foster. Shane, there may be nothing more inspirational in college basketball so far this season than Dick Vitale returning to the broadcasts and returning to the airwaves. I love this tweet. My motivational tip of the day, bring a smile to the people that are facing tough times. He has been so special for college basketball.
Listen, he's absolutely amazing. He's one of the many faces of college basketball, really brings a high level of excitement and engagement and knows the game. It's so amazing to see him back on the sidelines.
Boy, does he make people feel good. We'll step aside, come back in just a couple of seconds. It's Vanderbilt versus Temple here from Nashville, Tennessee.
This is your living room / yoga shanty / regional office / and this is the basement / panic room. Maybe what your family needs is a vacation home / vacation home. Find yours on the Vrbo app.
Vivid Seats, your ticket to ninth inning nail biters, third period penalty kills, fourth quarter buzzer beaters, and 57-yard game winners. Buy tickets, earn rewards with Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
Gifts for elves, check. Now just in the dang coupon code.
Hold your reindeer, Santa.
Samuel, what's up?
I got a gift for you. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them. Just download it to your computer. It's free.
Whoa.
Oh, I have that saved me a bundle.
You have that?
Mm-hmm.
What? So, that get me off your naughty list?
Are you off the naughty words?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Now, your caramel frappe in the morning can earn you a free McChicken in the afternoon. Because every order earns points with new My McDonald's Rewards. Download the app today to start earning free McDonald's.
Anything can happen in an instant. So we developed a rapid test to help evaluate concussion and give you more peace of mind.
At Metro by T-Mobile, we know you deserve more for the holidays. So we're giving you more with the big 5G upgrade. More choices with the largest selection of free 5G phones like the Samsung Galaxy 5G. And more savings on one line of unlimited smartphone data for just $25 a month with 5G included at no extra cost. All with the power of the T-Mobile 5G network. So whether you're sharing and connecting or feasting with friends, get more for the holidays with your choice of a free 5G phone. Only at Metro.
Freezing cold, blazing heat. Rain-X premium silicone wiper blades are engineered to withstand the most extreme conditions. They last 2 times longer than traditional wipers. If Rain-X premium silicone wipers survive these conditions, clearly they'll last in yours. Rain-X, outsmart the elements. Find Rain-X silicone wipers at these retailers.
Kevin Ingram and Scottie Pippen Jr., we are walking the walk. Take me through your free throw process.
It's not too much to it. You know, I catch the ball, take a deep breath, 3 dribbles and shoot it.
And it goes in. What about your funniest teammate?
My funniest teammate is Tyron Lawrence.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's he do?
You know, his voice is a little funny. He doesn't have a deep voice, so it's funny.
Who's the DJ on this team?
Definitely not Jordan Wright. But, you know, the DJ switches from time to time.
Into hot chicken being here in Nashville?
No, I'm not really into spicy stuff.
What about a place to eat? Where do you like to go?
My favorite spot to eat is probably Chipotle.
Yeah? Anything you miss from LA, from home?
No, I think I got it all here.
There you go. Just looking forward to the season and having maybe a little more normal feel?
Definitely. I'm excited for the fans to be in the building.
He's Scottie Pippen Jr. I'm Kevin Ingram. We are walking the walk.
I told you I was going to win. Windows 11 takes gaming to another level. And when it comes to streaming movies, we haven't really experienced any buffering.
Seeing it load up that quick, I was genuinely surprised.
Auto Owners insures your car. Because sometimes something from out of left field can literally come from out of left field. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Can I get a hamburger? Make it plain. Small fries and a vanilla shake.
And 1 Big Mac. Thanks.
You've been loyal. We want to reward that. Introducing My McDonald's Rewards. Now every order earns points redeemable for free McDonald's.
'Tis the season for more at Metro by T-Mobile with the big 5G upgrade. Now choose from the largest selection of free 5G phones like the Samsung Galaxy 5G and one line of unlimited 5G for just $25. Get more for the holidays. Only at Metro.
When we give from our hearts, it unwraps how we feel. all that they imagine is suddenly real. They believe in their magic to build bigger things. Soar to new places as an adventure begins. Because a gift has the power to take them further than before. What we value most shouldn't cost more.
I do what I want when I want it. I buy my own rocks and I flaunt it. Stunning. You know I'm a diamond. Wow. I'ma celebrate this feeling. Gotta celebrate it. You know that unstoppable feeling. Every single time that I walk in the building. Ice on me, raining down like diamond rings. I be trying to let you know about it. Yeah. No way around it. Yeah.
What is your name?
Stanton Carlisle.
Can you read minds?
Yes, I can.
If you displease the right people, the world closes in on you very fast.
Nightmare Alley. Rated R. Only in theaters December 17th.
Staring at fate. I'm in the lead and I'm breaking away. She want me now, but I'm making her wait.
Welcome back. Temple 28, Vanderbilt 25. First half highlights. Andrew Autocratic here with Shane Foster. All right, Shane, as you take a look at some of these notable plays here in this first half, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it's all about getting rid of the ball early. Obviously, you see Commodore's point of emphasis, getting Miles Studi going early, but both teams doing a good job of penetrating, getting to that free throw line, and then finding the three-point shot after some ball movement. That's obviously very positive. And then SEC Player of the Year, making SEC Player of the Year type moves. But then it's been the defense on both sides of the floor. Point of emphasis, finishing defensive possessions, but then also finishing on the offensive side when you get the opportunity to on the fast break.
Explain to me a little bit about the length from Temple.
Well, they're tall, they're long, they're very athletic, they're getting up, blocking shots or deterring shots, and it's not easy. You're not going in and seeing a clear path to the basket. There's always going to be a hand in your face.
And part of the reason Vanderbilt right there is only shooting 28% and 3% from three-point range to start off this ball game. We'll step aside, come back in just a couple of seconds. Start up the second half between the Doors and Owls on the SEC Network Plus.
I told you I was going to win.
With Windows 11, gaming performs to another level.
Let's go.
And when it comes to streaming movies, we haven't really experienced any buffering. It's so cool that we'll have access to movie theater level quality pretty much anywhere.
Seeing it load up that quick, I was genuinely surprised.
I can't believe there's no lag. I didn't realize how bad you were until I got these really good graphics.
Come in for something to give. Leave with more to share.
At BK, the Italian original chicken is back and in the 2 for $6, thanks to Pete Newbacher. Crispy chicken, marinara sauce, and melty mozzarella. Because of him. For Pete's sake, the Italian original chicken sandwich is back in the 2 for $6. Pete's way better.
It's the most joyous time of the year.
Especially at T-Mobile. Let's go to Diane.
Can you tell us what's happening?
Yeah, I got the awesome new iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, and T-Mobile's paying for them both. Oh, and I get a free year of Apple TV Plus.
And this is for new and existing T-Mobile and Sprint customers.
Like me.
Back to you.
Hey.
Hello?
We're going to T-Mobile.
Upgrade to the iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, both on us. Only at T-Mobile.
Welcome back to Nashville, Tennessee. Temple 28, Vanderbilt 25. So glad you could join us here tonight on the SEC Network Plus. Andrew Aldegretta here alongside Vanderbilt great Shane Foster. Give me the #1 key for the Doors going to the second half here tonight.
Well, they got to be in attack mode, every single player, but they also got to see guys when they're open and trust each other. Get rid of the ball a lot faster, especially when they're double teaming that ball screen at the top of the key, but then be ready to attack. Pass it, drive it, kick it to your open teammates, get the ball moving fast. Get them on the run, keep them on the run, leads to easy baskets.
All right, Shane, so let's touch on this, something that you're very involved in, Vanderbilt United. Big time stuff moving forward here for Vanderbilt athletics.
Well, it's so incredibly important to make sure that you're investing in athletics, investing in the student athletes, and that's exactly what the Commodores are doing. So much money, resources, people, logistics goes into making this happen, but you're going to see the same excitement that happens in Nashville downtown. You're going to see that on campus. I can't wait. It's going to touch every single sport, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. We're excited about it.
And I've appreciated the fact, too, Shane, as you talk with athletic director Candace Lee, they're mindful of the fact as we start the second half here, there are so many options in this town for what it means to be entertained on a given night. And I don't know if competes is the right word, but they're going to understand that they have to provide certain things as these renderings become actual buildings in reality. So,
well, it's all about fan engagement too, right?
Yes.
And giving the fans a little something extra, you know, that they can come and enjoy, see a great game, see great performances, but also be able to enjoy some of the aesthetics as well. And it's a huge recruiting tool, not only for for Vanderbilt University, but for businesses that are thinking about moving headquarters here, people who are moving families to Nashville. It's an all-inclusive thing.
It's going to take some time, but there's a lot of committed people here to bring those renderings to life. That was the third personal foul against Jordan Wright as we get started here in this second half. And that is going to be a storyline as we make our way throughout the course of the next 20 minutes of basketball. Jordan Wright has 3 personal fouls done. The leading scorer for Temple.
It's certainly going to be a big emphasis for Jordan to get himself going offensively as well as defensively. Being able to do so without fouling is going to be critical.
Right through the fingertips of Melora Brown. Everything is just a touch disjointed here for Vandy so far. This evening inside Memorial Gymnasium. Entry pass to Forrester. He is triple teamed and cannot finish. Melora Brown gets the defensive rebound. So rebounding so far here tonight, Temple's got 23. Vandy's got 19 plus 4 for the Owls so far. Pippen is open. It comes up short. Boy, I wonder if he got touched a little bit there on that three-point attempt and no foul was called. Second chance opportunity. No good as well for the Doors. In transition, Forrester off the glass and in for 2. And Temple built the lead 32-25.
Temple making the Commodores pay for the forced three-point shot attempt right there by Scotty.
The score was 21-12 after Vandy went on a pretty significant run. All spawned by the defense, and since then, a 20-4 run for Temple. That was midway to late in that first half. Open shot for a second, and it will not go. And time for Lawrence.
Temple doing a good job of getting on the backboards, not allowing the Commodores to come up with second shot attempts. Commodores are really struggling to come up with easy baskets. It's one thing to get open looks out of a scramble. It's another thing to create those open looks. The Commodores are not doing a great job of creating those open looks right now.
Here's Dunn, pull-up jump shots. Raises off the rim. And here comes Vandy. Yes.
He was off balance on that jump shot, which is part of the reason why he missed.
Well, Lawrence tries to split that screen right there and gets the foul picked up against Temple. 2 minutes gone by. Vandy trails by 7 here in this second half. Well, let's see who gets the foul. It goes against Dunn. There's his third personal foul, so the storyline builds. And both throughout the course of this second half. Coach McKee, Coach Stackhouse have decisions to make on their key players with 3 personal fouls. Wright and Dunn, in this case, Dunn to the bench.
Well, it's two different situations. Temple up by 7. You can afford for Dunn to come out of the game. The Commodores right now down by 7. You can't afford for Jordan Wright to not be in the basketball game.
You know, sometimes you can equate the way a team is playing to the number of turnovers they've given up throughout the course of a ball game. There's just 4 of them so far for Vanderbilt. That has not been the issue. And it's not like Temple has surged to this lead because of turnovers. Triple attempt is good. Knocked down for Temple right on throw.
Now you're going to see a different team out of Temple. They're already playing with a lot of aggression, a lot of athleticism, but now they truly believe that they can walk out of here with a win. They're going to be more aggressive. They're going to look for their shot opportunities, and then defensively, they're going to take more chances.
Well, 3-pointer knocked down by Strickland. She had his second of the ball game, the transfer from Wisconsin.
It all started by inviting the double team. Some people don't like that kind of pressure, but when you invite the double team and you're able to see out of it and maintain your balance and find the open guys, it really creates great offense.
Third personal foul picked up on Jake Forster, the starting center for Temple.
That's part of the reason why the Commodores do a lot of trapping. Most people are uncomfortable when it comes to handling that kind of pressure.
Bucket of the foul. Every guard needs a what in his bag, Shane?
Float game, high, soft, top of the square.
You know, something we were talking about, I think, off the air, and it sounds, I guess, bizarrely ridiculous, is just shooting the basketball up high, getting that release point way up there, and Scottie Pippen does such a nice job of doing that.
Well, most people will certainly play the game of basketball below the rim because of their size. But in this particular situation, you've got to be able to put the ball up high.
What's our call there, Shane?
Well, you got a little break in action right here, and Scottie Pippen Jr. flopping on this play, and that's what he got called for. Kind of instigated the situation a little bit and was trying to be a little aggressive, and then when the second lick happened, he
All right, so there you go. The first one is a warning. The second one is a Class B technical foul. So just a warning to start things off here on Scottie Pippen Jr.
Desperation sets in, and you start trying to use all the tools in your bag.
Oh, book it right there for Jeremiah Williams, the freshman from Chicago, smooth on the pull-up.
The second thing every guard needs in their game is a 1-2 dribble pull-up. It's so simple, but it's highly effective.
At what point for Vanderbilt, Shane, is it Scottie Pippen Jr. has to take over?
Well, I think we're at that point now, and you see him trying to do so defensively and offensively as he's forcing the issue a little bit. Unfortunately, not having the level of success that he's accustomed to when doing so. The Commodores definitely need him to play at a high level.
Wright has it turned aside. The second one goes down. That's kind of what you were talking about. Where Jordan Wright releases the basketball is quite literally below the rim, which is different than what Scottie did on the previous floater. I guess it feels ridiculous to talk about it, but boy, it seems significant right now. Off the back iron that time for Temple. So a foul is coming up here. We'll step aside, come back in just a couple of seconds, clean up that foul. Temple by 10.
When we give from our hearts, it unwraps how we feel. All that they imagine, they believe in their magic to build bigger things. Soar to new places as an adventure begins. Because a gift has the power to take them further than before. What we value most shouldn't cost more.
I told you I was going to win. Windows 11 takes gaming to another level. And when it comes to streaming movies, we haven't really experienced any buffering.
Seeing it load up that quick, I was genuinely surprised.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with new My McDonald's Rewards. Download the app today to get free large fries.
It's the most joyous time of the year.
Especially at T-Mobile. Let's go to Diane.
Can you tell us what's happening?
Yeah, I got the awesome new iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, and T-Mobile's paying for them both. Oh, and I get a free year of Apple TV Plus.
And this is for new and existing T-Mobile and Sprint customers.
Like me.
Back to you.
Hey.
Hello?
We're going to T-Mobile.
Upgrade to the iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, both on us. Only at T-Mobile.
All right, Shane, walk us through this. The difference between release points between Pippen and Rice.
Well, you see Scotty putting the ball well above the square right here, which gives the ball eyes. Now the ball can see the inside of the rim. When Jordan goes up in this instance, the ball never saw the inside of the rim, right? Which is why the ball doesn't have as high of a percentage of going in. The ball hits the rim on the side, it hits the rim before it hits any net whatsoever, which means your percentage goes down. When you release the ball up high above the square, it gives you the highest percentage chance of making a shot. And it's the same whether you're shooting a jump shot or you're shooting a floater or even you're shooting a layup. You see guys in the NBA, you see Steph Curry, you see all the best guards, when they finish up high because it gives you a higher percentage of making those shots.
And when you drop down low, are you entering the defender more into the equation as well?
Absolutely. It's even more so if there's a defender there because the defender can't get up there on top of the square, right? So if you lay it up that high, you get accustomed to laying it up that high, you take the defense out of the equation.
Simple stuff, but that's been key between Pippen and Wright here tonight. And Jordan Wright with no points and a handful of fouls so far. Here's Lawrence attacking. Frank is doubled up in the corner. Out of bounds off of Temple. It stays with the Doors here. Temple 37-27 with 5 minutes gone by here in this second half. Vanderbilt is shooting just 24% on the ball game. 9 for 38. Temple is 11 for 31.
Temple's doing a good job of really making the Commodores work for every single basket. They're not getting any easy shot attempt opportunities.
No good for Frank, and a rebound by Temple. And just to clean up that foul before we stepped aside, by the way, that did go against Jordan. Nick Jordan, a forward from Clifton, New Jersey for Temple. Fouls are a factor for both sides. Into the corner, 4-3. Out of bounds off of Temple, knocked out of bounds by Tolbert III from New Orleans.
I don't think this is a secret. Commodores knew that Temple was coming in without their best player, so they're probably not going to shoot as high percentage from three. But you got to be able to defend at the basket. You got to defend the drive. You got to get out and contest shots. But most importantly, you got to get a body on people and not give up second chance opportunities.
Just 7 seconds left to shoot. Thomas, a contested 3 off the back iron, and a rebound by Temple. Now, Vanderbilt against VCU scored just 37 points in that ball game and shot just 12 for 53. So 23% as a team. Not terribly far off here tonight. Here's Maine one-on-one. It's knocked out of his hands. Nice play, Nick Jourdain. Did he knock it out of his hands, or did man just lose it himself?
I believe he just lost it. His eyes got big. He knew he was going to want to try to dunk. But that last dribble, I used to work out with Coach Tom Richardson all the time, and we talk about that pickup point. That last dribble is really got to be a pounded dribble. You think you're getting ready to go up into a shot or go up into a gather for a layup or a dunk, and you kind of baby it. Again, like we talked about before, everything you do on the basketball floor has to be aggressive. Otherwise, bad things are possible.
On the take. No good, but a rebound brought in by Tyron Lawrence. Good tall rebound that time for the 6'4" guard. Boy, Temple wanted to travel for a second. Here's Maine again. He's going to go to work on White. Out of bounds off of White.
Mismatch opportunity. He had the advantage right there on the block, but he's got to go quick. There's a difference between patience and attacking. When you're down by 10 points, you got to be in attack mode when you catch that basketball.
Right for three. Well, Vanderbilt is just 3 for 16 from three-point range. Boy, just thinking back to that VCU game, it was 2 for 25 that night against the Rams.
Well, it's not just about the attempts. It's also about what kind of shots that you're getting. And the Commodores, while they've taken a number of three-point baskets, they've not taken a lot of open shots, which is why they don't have the confidence to make them when they are open.
Or you get somebody like Jermaine Amanda who's wide open, but that's not his typical shot. So all of a sudden you see the miss right there.
They're just struggling to really get good looks at the basket that aren't a one-on-one created opportunity.
Here's White, and he gets fouled. So a couple of free throws here for Jalil White, the freshman guard from New Jersey. Brings us to a timeout on the floor. Temple leads 37-27. It's the Temple Owls here in Nashville with a 10-point advantage.
Come in for holiday essentials. Leave with something irreplaceable.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with new My McDonald's Rewards. Download the app today to get free large fries.
It's the most joyous time of the year.
Especially at T-Mobile. Let's go to Diane.
Can you tell us what's happening?
Yeah, I got the awesome new iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, and T-Mobile's paying for them both. Oh, and I get a free year of Apple TV Plus.
And this is for new and existing T-Mobile and Sprint customers.
Like me.
Back to you.
Hey.
Hello?
We're going to T-Mobile.
Upgrade to the iPhone 13 Pro and AirPods, both on us. Only at T-Mobile.
Huh. So if Geico's 85, that makes you...
Are you asking if I'm 85 years old?
Sea turtles live to be 150, so... No, I was not.
Geico, saving people money for 85 years.
Got an incredibly compelling group of finalists, but only one of them will get a chance to lift this trophy and join this club.
The Heisman Trophy Ceremony, Saturday at 8 on ESPN.
You know, sometimes you get in these narrative chains as broadcasters or whatever of sports, oh, the tale of two halves, or this, that, or the other thing. It's somewhat of a hard thing to explain, but you can look at it right here. Statistically, it's been a thing for the past 2 games here for Vanderbilt against SMU. Of course, the Ponies were fantastic in the second half. Vandy wasn't. You've got some of the same here tonight. Just 1 assist so far tonight for Vanderbilt. That's stunning. 1 assist so far tonight offensively for the Doors.
Well, it's about really trusting each other. It's about giving up your body, giving up your intentions for the team. But it's also about small details, setting good hard screens, coming off the screen as a guard and getting the ball to your bigs out of the pick and roll quickly so that they can make other decisions, getting the ball moving, being able to attack on the catch. These are some of the things that Vandy has not done great tonight, and it's played a huge part in the shot percentage.
In fairness, what is the best thing Temple has done throughout the course of tonight's ball game that has led to Vanderbilt's struggles?
Well, they've been very intentional about how they've guarded the ball screen. They're not allowing the guards to come off and get downhill. They're not allowing any space for them to come off in 1 or 2 dribbles and shoot. And because the Commodores haven't done a great job of getting it to their other teammates, now it's one-on-one basketball where Jordan does a great job, gets to the basket, uses his bounce, got his bag a little bit, finished above the rim. We talked about that earlier. He made a floater in that instance. He has the capability, and so do so many other players on our team. But you got to do it within the offense and create some easy baskets for each other.
Just the first bucket of the ball game for Jordan Wright's free ball in the corner for Dunn. That's no good. And out of bounds off of Temple. Well, a second look at this floater that goes down for Jordan Wright. It's a stronger take for him. At least one of them so far tonight.
Well, this is just a great player going and making a play. Sometimes you got to put your head down and go and do that. And obviously, Jordan's been in the gym all summer long, working on his game. He's playing with a newfound confidence. Obviously, Commodores are loving that.
Right again. That one falls off the heel of the rim. So Jordan Wright tonight is just 1 for 9 from the floor. He does have 9 rebounds. So he's been a factor for Vandy, but not offensively for the team's second leading scorer at 14.7 points per game. Entry pass to the post for Forrester. He gets way too deep, but a good save that time out to White. Here's Dunn, matched up with the freshman Dizzoni. And a 3-second call against Temple that goes against Forrester. Well, couldn't turn it into points, but a nice play by Forrester there.
The big did a great job of forcing the offensive guy underneath the basket to where if you're going to use that height advantage and catch it, you're not going to be able to do anything with it.
Now, that was Jermaine Mann at 6'6", matched up against Forrester at 6'8". 10 minutes to go, 10-point advantage for Temple. Frank will get 2.
Frank doing a good job of putting it on the floor. Again, going and creating for himself. Got the foul. Sometimes when things aren't going your way, you just got to put your head down and go get a basket.
First free throw is good for Terran Frank. Has not taken a ton of free throws throughout the course of the season. He's 3 for 3 here tonight.
He's a really good player. He could do a lot of things. Obviously, you see him going to the basket right there off the bounce, 2 or 3, 4 dribbles. But he can also step back and shoot a 3-point shot and make that. Brings a defensive presence to the team. You see him at the head of this full court press the Commodores are bringing.
Traveling violation called against Damian Dunn, so a turnover gives it back to Vandy, looking for at least some sort of surge, as Temple has not scored in the past 2:01 and is 0 for 5 on its last field goal attempts.
Jordan Wright did a good job right there of not being there too early, but being there right on time so that when the offensive player turns around, the first thing he sees is you. He gets nervous, he travels, you get another possession out of it.
Reaching foul coming up against Temple, and it's going to go against Nick Jourdain. And for him, that is his 4th personal foul.
Man right here trying to run the offense, and once things don't work out, he puts his head down and says, I'm going to go and try to get a basket as well. He gets fouled going to the free throw line. I don't want to understate how important it is to have players on your team who are capable of going and getting their own basket. But at the college level, it's just not sustainable for a whole game for all of your baskets to come off of one-on-one moves. You got to be able to create for each other. You got to be able to create some easy opportunities, some easy looks at the basket so that the averages actually works in your favor.
And to add on top of that, if you only have 1, 2, or 3 guys that can consistently do that, then you find yourself very defendable. If you've got 5 guys that can all create, it gets difficult, but that's not always the case. Temple breaks the brace here.
Well, I think you're right. It does make you very predictable. You're always playing against a set defense, which is a tougher defense to beat. But you also got to do exactly what the Commodores are doing right here, which is create some easy opportunities based on your defense.
Boy, how about that scramble drill, and it goes to Temple. So you get the defense, but you can't get the offense to go with it. It's a 7-point game, 9 minutes to go. And again, a little bit of a clunky statement. 7 points is very manageable with 9 minutes to go, but when it's 39-32, it feels a little bit more like a 15-point advantage based on the way this offensively has gone.
Well, now you get some energy going. The crowd is getting into the game. Vanderbilt needs to really feed off of this energy, come down. A 3-point shot right here would be big for them, obviously. But on the other side of it, for Temple, they want to come down and get a stop as soon as possible. This full court press has kind of gotten them outside of their comfort zone a little bit.
That is deflected, turned away that time on the triple attempt by Trey Thomas. Good defensive play by Temple.
The athleticism that Temple has brought to this game is something that the Commodores are really struggling with.
Floater off the front of the rim, battle for the rebound. It's tipped out. Nice little tip by Temple, and Damian Dunn can reset.
50-50 ball. It goes to Temple.
Just looking at some of those stats go by. Temple just 6 assists, but Vandy only 1 of them. Here's Dunn again with the kick. Triple try at the buzzers off the front of the rim and tipped out again. What a play. Sage Tolbert on the drive. That's good. So back-to-back tip outs here for Temple.
Commodores' athleticism versus Temple's athleticism. And Temple is winning that battle right now. They're getting second chance opportunities.
So 6 points for Jeremiah Williams. No Scottie Pippen Jr. on the floor at the moment. Triple try is no good by Jordan Wright. Vandy gets an offensive rebound of Itzod. Here's Frank. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Here's Thomas slicing and scoring. Good take by Trey Thomas, the sophomore from Ontario, smooth off the glass.
Well, what he did in that situation is he got the switch, and it created a mismatch where he had a speed advantage. He showed the hesitation to get the defense to pause for just a second. He used his speed to get past the defense and finish good at the basket.
And Temple counters just like that. Ty Strickland, the redshirt sophomore from Tampa, gets that one to go. He's got 8 points.
Commodores are going to have to string a few together, both defensive possessions as well as offensively. They got to come off the screen, really looking to make a quick decision, get the ball to a teammate, or finish yourself.
That was a really aggressive take. It didn't go on the first time for Jordan Wright, but boy, that was maybe the most aggressive take of the ball game that he's had.
Anything that you can do aggressively, it typically turns out good and in your favor. So as he continues to drive to the basket, look for his shot opportunities, it's a tough night, but he's getting through it.
So just 4 points here tonight for Jordan Wright, but 2 biggies right there.
For mild to moderate eczema, Eucrisa can be used almost everywhere, on almost every body, like the wrist of a racer or the tummy of a truck driver. For ages 3 months and up, Eucrisa works at and below the surface of the skin. It blocks overactive PDE4 enzymes, which is believed to reduce inflammation.
And it's steroid-free.
Do not use if you are allergic to Eucrisa or its ingredients. Allergic reactions may occur at or near the application site. The most common side effect is application site pain. Ask your doctor about Eucrisa.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana and enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
College football's most prestigious fraternity welcomes a new member.
Aiden Hutchinson introduces himself. He is so explosive. It's never a doubt with Kenny Pickett.
A big-time throw again by C.J. Stroud.
Bryce Young has been sensational.
Who will strike the Heisman pose? The Heisman Trophy presentation presented by Nissan. Saturday at 8 on ESPN.
Oh, ooh, no, no, oh, ooh, no, no. And the winner is me. I said the winner is me.
Steph Curry is the best basketball player in the world.
Curry, another three. Bang!
We all know how big time Joel Embiid is.
Embiid asks the crowd, let me hear you.
I just win, that's what's up.
It's Saturday primetime. Warriors, Sixers. Saturday on ABC.
Andrew Alagutta here with Shane Foster. All right, Shane, you've got a handful of stats right there. Take your pick. Which one is the most significant?
Well, when I'm looking at this, obviously the three-point percentage, you don't want to shoot 16% from the three-point line. But the biggest thing that sticks out to me is 2 areas, the assists and the rebounds. You can't get out-rebounded at home, and you got to generate more assists. That's a matter of playing together. Playing smart and playing together, which has really been an Achilles heel for the Commodores tonight.
Not getting out-rebounded at home. That's just a hard thing, right?
Well, some of it is hard. Some of it is attention to detail.
Okay.
Right? Like,
I didn't know if that was like just to defend your home court sort of thing or if there's more to it. Boy, a lot of that here tonight. Shots just crawling off the orange.
Here you see like-sized ball screens. They were typically going to switch that, which is why he aborted the screen. Now they're running a play. You get a back screen on the right side of the floor.
Now that brings us to another timeout. Vanderbilt has not turned it over a ton here tonight, but that certainly was a clunky one for sure. Temple 43-36, 5.5 to go inside Memorial Gym.
Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Gifts for elves, check. Now just in the dang coupon code.
Hold your reindeer, Santa.
Samuel, what's up?
I got a gift for you. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them. Just download it to your computer. It's free.
Whoa.
Ooh, I have that saved me a bundle.
You have that?
Mm-hmm.
What? So, that get me off your naughty list?
Are you off the naughty words?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Capital One Shopping. It's kind of genius. What's in your wallet?
Angie's List is now Angie, and it's easier than ever to get your projects done right. Inside, outside, big or small, Angie helps you find the right solution for whatever you need done. With Angie, you can connect with top local pros and see ratings and reviews. Just search or scroll to see upfront pricing on hundreds of projects. And when you book and pay through Angie, you're covered by our happiness guarantee. It's easy to make your home an Angie home. Check out Angie.com today. Angie. And done.
We need your help with a fight that began one night when one gave one speech.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
So don't give up on me.
Welcome back. 43-36 with 5.5 to go. Damian Dunn leads the way here for Temple with 8 points. Scottie Pippen Jr. with 9 points. But this has been a game in which really everyone has had to contribute. Looking at Scottie Pippen Jr. here tonight, kind of interesting to watch him hold his stomach. Maybe that is nothing, but we've been at least intrigued by his minutes here tonight. Not negatively, not positively in either direction. It's just been intriguing. Like he leads the way with 9 points here for Vanderbilt, but it's notable.
Well, for sure, he's feeling like he's having an out-of-body experience. You know, starts with, you know, him missing back-to-back free throws, which is completely uncharacteristic for him. And, you know, it's difficult to get yourself going out of these kind of moments. You got to do it with energy. You got to play for your other teammates. Sometimes we press a little too much.
Boy, how about that off the glass that time? Really good take.
That goes tough, athletic move, getting to the basket, using the left hand off the glass. That's tough.
That's Strickland right there for 2. And I just want to put a bow on this as Scottie Pippen Jr. goes to the scorer's table. He's got 20 minutes out of 30. Bucket and the foul for Jermaine Mann. He gets to the free throw line. So a 7-point ball game again, 45-38. Again, I do not want to imply anything as you take a second look. I'm not saying injury, I'm not saying anything. It's just the fact that Scottie Pippen Jr. of 35 minutes has played 20 tonight. It's just interesting, that's all.
Well, in that play right there, you saw what the ball screen, what the action is supposed to create, right? You get a guard coming off of a hard screen. He catches the ball. It's created an advantage. There's a moment in time where you got to get the ball to the open player and let them go create the next play. Commodores did it well in that particular play. It created great offense. They get an and one. That's what they're going to need in order to come back in this game.
Out of bounds by Temple, so they get a turnover against the Owls. 13 turnovers here tonight for Temple. As you take a second look at this one, yeah, right there. Although Temple might want a second look whether or not the heel was actually down. Not going to matter now as Jordan Wright's going to go to the free throw line.
Jordan saw a little bit of a lane where he could attack and use his body, use his quickness to get to the basket. He did so, getting himself to the free throw line. He went up strong like he was going to try to dunk that. Anything you do aggressive usually turns out well for you.
Vandy is 9 for 15 from the free throw line. Make it 10 for 16 just to tick above 60% here tonight.
On a note of humor, I think Temple's guy thought he was going to dunk it too, which is why he bowed out of taking the charge and got out of the way, which created the foul.
So Jordan with 4, Dunn, that's your leading scorer with 3. Forster, that's your starting 5. Tolbert, your starting 4 with 3. All of that is to say key people in foul trouble down the stretch here for Temple. Here's Dunn. Thought about a 3, didn't fire. Into the corner, there's space. There's a triple attempt. Reynolds out. Got halfway down for Strickland. It's tipped around, and we've got a bucket waved off.
Temple trying to use the athleticism, getting up on the rim for the putback dunk, but it comes out. Commodores live to fight another day.
We are going to get ourselves a slugfest down the stretch. Owls lead by 5. Boy, this was close. It goes the way of the Doors.
Gifts for elves, check. Now just in a dang coupon code.
Hold your reindeer, Santa. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them. Just download it to your computer. It's free. Capital One Shopping. What's in your wallet?
What brings you to Match? Like, what are you looking for?
Exploration and connection.
Ready to start something great? Text GO to 370-370 and Match will give you 7 days free.
I like, a strong, independent woman.
I want to be surprised.
Text GO to 370-370 and get 7 days free.
Date number 2 is like a big deal. There's usually like a guitar involved.
Why wait to meet someone great? Text GO to 370-370 and get your 7 days free on Match now.
The only thing better than the free large fries you get when you download the app are the points you'll start earning on any order with new My McDonald's Rewards. Download the app today to get free large fries.
Corinne Marie, I got you some stuff for your new laptop. Power station, dongle, and a hotspot.
Dad, why?
Because I know about technology stuff.
Okay, well, have you ever heard of Wi-Fi 6, touchscreen, super long-lasting battery life? Because this has all of that.
But I knew, you know what? I knew that. Actually, this is stuff for my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I was just quizzing you.
Okay.
You passed, by the way.
Want a laptop that has it all? That's Intel Evo.
All right, Shane, so take a second look at this one. It's going to be a Class B technical foul called against Tolbert for hanging on the rim.
Not only did he hang on the rim, but when the ball started coming out, he used his offhand to hit the ball. So that's definitely going to get you a tech. You can't hang on the rim, and then you can't use the rim as a prop either.
So I thought for a second it was going to be maybe something that benefits Vanderbilt because it looked like the ball was out of the cylinder. But as you take a second look, clearly a Class B technical against Temple in that situation. So one free throw there for Jordan Reich, and it's just a 4-point ball game. 45-41, 4 minutes to go here tonight inside Memorial.
And the Commodores have the ball. This can be a momentum swinging possession for the Commodores for sure if they execute.
Wright versus Dunn.
That was a missed shot opportunity right there.
Jourdain's got 4 personal fouls working against Frank. Boy, good defense that time for Nick Jourdain, the freshman from New Jersey.
That was great defense. He did a good job of staying down, staying on balance. And when the offensive guy made his move, he was right there to defend it.
Here's Strickland. He's been one of the better Owls here tonight. Gives it up to Dunn.
Well, this is where a lot of teams really give up their advantage. When they get up and the game gets late, they tend to hold the ball and wait. You see the Commodores trying to be a lot more aggressive because they're the ones that are down. They're trying to make anything possible happen.
Shane, that last foul went against Frank. That's his 3rd personal foul. That is Vanderbilt's 4th personal foul. Temple has 9. So Vandy is essentially in the double bonus down the stretch. Here's Williams. Off the front of the iron, no good. Battle for the rebound in the corner is saved too. What do we got? Thomas is on the floor. Held ball, possession arrow goes to Vanderbilt.
Commodores trying to win these 50-50 balls to give themselves a chance to win this game. That's the kind of aggressiveness that it's going to take.
All right, so what did I miss? Because they're about to give the basketball to Temple here. I thought the possession arrow. Well, I thought the possession arrow was for Vanderbilt. Doesn't matter. Just 6 seconds come off the clock, so that was the difference there. Here's Pippen. Hands it off. Jermaine Mann. Goodness, it just won't go at the rim here tonight for Vandy. There's been so many of those iron.
That was a situation where, as a big, you got to have a floater in your bag as well.
Well, Jermaine Mann misses the bucket, now commits the foul.
You see a lot of guys in the pros that are bigs that they get the ball in this situation, they turn that into a little hook shot. And the reason being is because if you try to get closer to the rim in that situation, that split second that you don't go up into the shot, you give the defense time to react, and it turns what into a contested one.
So a timeout has been taken. Timeout taken by Temple. So Temple with 9 personal fouls called against it so far. Vanderbilt has 5 personal fouls called against it. 1 timeout left for the Temple Owls. Vanderbilt has 3. Just to set the scene down the stretch, you should take a look at some of the foul trouble. Jordan, a significant big off of the bench. Forster, your starting center. Dunn, your starting 2 guard. That's just on the Temple side of things. For Vanderbilt, 3 personal fouls for Frank is notable.
Well, this is where teams that are not accustomed to winning big games, especially on the road, they tend to tighten up a little bit. They get nervous. They lose the aggressiveness that got them into the lead in this kind of game. So this is an opportunity for Temple to really show what they're made of. This is the type of environment that they're going to be in their conference, playing without their best player. And they have an opportunity to close out a game here on both ends of the floor. Let's see what they do.
Well, 5 wins so far this season here for Temple. 1 of them against Maryland Eastern Shore. 1 of them against Elon, Delaware, LaSalle, and Penn. They've played a couple of quote-unquote Power 5 teams. They lost against USC. That's Southern Cal. Lost against Clemson and Boise State.
Commodores went back to their man-to-man defense as opposed to the zone that they were in before. Temple trying to get the ball inside.
Dunn has space, drills it. What a big shot for Damian Dunn. He's been in foul trouble all evening. He comes off the bench late and cans the triple, his second 3-ball of the ball game. He's got 11 points.
Well, Jordan got caught helping too much right there.
Back to Frank. And foul called against Vanderbilt.
Jordan Wright getting the foul. Unfortunately, it was also Jordan that was helping way too far right there. It would have been different had his offensive guy been on the wing, but since his guy was in the corner, that's a long way to go in terms of closing out after helping on a drive.
Well, Vanderbilt has not scored in the past 2:23 here. So Temple 48-41. 90 seconds to go here in the ball game. Wright picks up his 3rd personal foul. Front end of the 1-on-1 is good here for Ty Strickland. And again, like I mentioned maybe a couple of minutes ago, yes, it's just an 8-point deficit that is manageable with 90 seconds, 49-41. It feels a little bit larger than 8 points.
Well, you got to go fast, and you got to run some quick hitters. You got to get some quick shots. Hopefully for one of your better 2 players.